your hands up and fill the next cup. Let's get this started again. Wake up, rub the eyes, another new day and it's no surprise. I lost my phone, my keys, my car, I left my wallet at the bar. Tie shoes, swig some booze, another new day, got nothing to lose. I can't remember her name, I think this show's all to blame. If it's only gonna be for tonight, let's set this party right. So throw your hands up and fill the next cup. Let's get this started again. Let's get this started again. Let's get this started again.
We are live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, my hometown, for WWE 2K25 Universe Mode episode number 2. So let's see who is going to start this terrific episode of Smackdown Live. Well, it looks like we are starting this episode off with a bang, because please welcome the Smackdown Live General Manager, Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie McMahon was formerly the co-GM of SmackDown Live in the 2K24 season, but she is now all solo since the GM of WCW Nitro selected Paul Triple H Levesque to wrestle because Triple H did want to wrestle full time. But let's see how Stephanie McMahon will run things on Friday nights and here on the Blue brand. But what does she have to say here in the second ever episode of the WWE 2K25 Universe Mode season? Welcome everybody to a brand new era on SmackDown Live. This show on Fridays will be the reason why WCW Nitro crumbles to the ground with that phony GM known as JBL. I proved it last season that I'm a good GM. I'm going to prove it this season because Fridays are where the best wrestle. So let's get this show and season underway, starting off with a bang. All right, everybody, our first match here on episode number 2 of the WWE 2K25 Universe Mode season. We have the Genius of the Sky, Iyo Sky, making her way down to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, Iyo Sky.
Thank you, the new voice of SmackDown Live, Alicia Taylor. And Iyo Sky has a pretty accomplished resume in my Universe Mode history. Former one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions back in 2K23 Universe Mode. Former one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions on WCW in 2K24. But now she is going solo. She wants gold, singles gold that is, but she has a tough task. Look at the screen. She is taking on the longest reigning champion in Universe Mode history last season, Rhea Ripley. And speaking of Rhea Ripley, there she is, the demon in your dreams, the Eradicator, and like I just said, the longest or one of the longest champions in history. There she is.
Her opponent from Adelaide, South Australia,
Rhea Ripley held the WCW Women's Championship for quite some time, but now she is looking at Bianca Belair's SmackDown Live Women's Championship. But she has to start off with a win here on this episode to get in that column. But let's start this first match between that woman, Rhea Ripley, and the Genius of the Sky, Iyo Sky. Here we go, Ripley and Sky, and Ripley starting off strong with the big drop kick to the skull. Guys, like we saw earlier on with the little preview of the city we are in the home of the Pittsburgh Penguins, the home of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the home of the Pittsburgh Pirates. We are at PPG Paints Arena for this episode of SmackDown Live, and Rhea Ripley going for a quick pin, but Iyo kicks out at 0. Both women looking to get in the win column, and what a boot that is, and what is the ref doing? He got pinned in the corner there for a minute. But Iyo goes down, but Ripley This is not good. What is the Eradicator looking to do? She's looking to fly, and she takes down Iyo Sky. We usually see Iyo Sky flying through the sky. But no, it was Ripley this time, and now tossing Iyo here on the outside. Count of 2 now, and then face, almost face first into the LED ring post. And now Ripley dropping Iyo on the floor. And another big knee to the face. Repeated stomps now from Ripley. And stomp to the back of the head. You guys hear the crowd. Rhea is going to kill you. This crowd here in Pittsburgh knows what Rhea Ripley is capable of. They saw her last season when she was the champ on WCW. And I'll tell you what, it is weird to see all these former WCW people on Smackdown Live and a diving elbow drop counter. Iyo Sky looking to gain momentum now. Kick to the midsection, knocking Rhea Ripley down and going for a pin. Imagine the win here. Kick out at 1. And now look at this. Both women exchanging blows back and forth here in Pittsburgh in the first episode of SmackDown Live of the 2K25 season. Oh, Rhea Ripley busted open. And now Iyo with 2 shots there. And now Rhea saying, bring it on, Iyo, one more time. Knife edge chop. Big punch there from Ripley. Another chop. Chop. Bang. Oh, Ripley. Iyo going to town on one another. And guys, we have a hockey fight here in the home of the Penguins, looking like Sidney Crosby. Or if we want to go old school, go with like Brooks Orpik. But look at this. Iyo pin. Oh, no. Kick out at 0. Ripley knows Iyo Sky. And it is crazy that now the women are starting to bleed in universe mode. For the longest time, we did not see that. But Iyo Sky was looking to do something maybe there, but Rhea Ripley is in pain. Kick to the back from Sky. Iyo now on the apron. Springboard drop kick barely misses the mark. Rhea Ripley does not get hit from that. And now Ripley back on the offense with the slam. Iyo Sky down. And now the bloodied Ripley gets chopped there right in the chest. And oh my God, what a stomp there. And look at Io's back. I don't know if you guys saw this. See if you can see her when she's running. It is beat up. Iyo, oh, she was playing games there. She was like, am I going to jump? Am I going to jump? Who knows? But Iyo trying again on the springboard. Look at this. This time she hits it. It connects. And now maybe a submission or something? No. Instead, just inflicting pain on the Eradicator. Rhea Ripley in trouble right now. She needs to get in a zone because Iyo Sky is in her zone, plummeting Rhea Ripley. Rhea, great counter there. And now with the shot. Oh, was looking for the riptide, I think. But Iyo using her quick offense with a reverse STO on Rhea Ripley. And now a submission locked in. The bloodied Ripley in trouble. Rhea gets out of it. Carn elbow tap. Irish whip. And now Iyo putting Ripley up. Oh, God. What is coming, guys? Oh, no. Iyo Sky, look at this. Spanish fly off the top rope. Wow, this crowd here in Pittsburgh is loving it. I'm loving it. We're like McDonald's. But Iyo looking to fly once again. Moonsault, that is the finishing maneuver. Is Rhea Ripley done? 2. Kick out at 2 from Rhea Ripley. Iyo looking for another springboard here. Trying to hit her mark. She's 2 for 3. Iyo getting Ripley back up, though. Look at the quickness of this woman right now. Look at the strength. Iyo Sky plants Ripley down, hooking the leg. Will that be it? 2, 3. Iyo Sky with a win.
Here is your winner, Iyo Sky!
Well, I thought Rhea Ripley had that match in the bag in the early goings, but Iyo Sky wins here in the first match of the 2K25 season on the blue brand. But let's see what we have next. And there is the EST of WWE, everybody. The Smackdown Live Women's Champion, Bianca Belair, has arrived. Man, what a victory Bianca Belair had over the WWE 2K24 Women's Royal Rumble winner, Charlotte Flair, at WrestleMania for the WCW Championship. You guys know the titles flip, so that is the reason Bianca Belair is the SmackDown Live Women's Champion. But Bianca, what do you got to say regarding your stance as champion? Being the SmackDown Live Women's Champion is such an honor. And this season, I'm focused on proving that I'm here to inspire and lead that locker room. I'm ready to defend it with everything that I've got. This season, the champion known as the EST leads with heart. And I hope everyone can look at me as the rightful champion of the blue brand here on Friday Night SmackDown Live. It is DIY Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa making their return to JV's Universe mode here in the SmackDown Tag Team Division. And it is great to see these two men.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 400 pounds. Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. D-I-Y.
We haven't seen Gargano and Ciampa since the 2K23 season, and now this time they are aligned with one another. But look at the graphic, guys. It is tag team action. They are taking on Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, the Gorillas of Destiny. And there they are, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa.
At a combined weight of 439 pounds. The team of Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa are also, or not also, but they are making their tag team debut here in this episode. They've never been featured in Universe mode until now. And imagine the respect and the morale boost they would have towards one another if they get the win in their first ever match in JV's Universe mode history. Well, here we go. Ciampa starting off with Tonga Loa, and now a strong Irish whip in a tag team move already looking like it's going to take place. DIY now. Beautiful tag team maneuver. And if you guys, oh my God, where did Johnny Wrestling even come from? But the reason that Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa are called the Gorillas of Destiny is because that was their tag team name back in Japan. And I figured, why not build them under that? And they thought it would be the perfect idea when they talked to GM of SmackDown Live, Stephanie McMahon, which you guys saw moments ago before this match started. And now look at the corkscrew from Tonga. Getting closer to the action here live in Pittsburgh, PA. We have the Gorillas of Destiny looking for a tag team maneuver and a big kick to the ribs. And now a shot to the face. Collar and elbow tie up. Irish whip. Tama Tonga getting the crowd on his side. But it looks like they're just going to keep booing him. One. Kick out at 1. Jessica Carr is our official here in this match. She's doing a great job, isn't she? But look, oh, cutter maybe. No counter from Johnny Gargano. Johnny now with the big kick, kicking Tama Tonga out of frame. And here comes Ciampa, the former United States champion, back in WWE 2K23 Universe mode. DIY right now having G.O.D's number. I will be saying G.O.D for short throughout the season. So if you're wondering what I am or what I'm referencing, I'm just referencing the Gorillas of Destiny. And speaking of them, one half Tama Tonga with a beautiful Hurricane run on the outside. But now look at Ciampa. Oh my God. Tonga's face right there, or Tama's face, almost just hit the back of the steel steps. I apologize that I keep messing their names up. They're kind of similar. And now double axe handle to the back and a casualty of war there because Johnny Gargano was involved. Count of 1. And now Ciampa working on the arm. Look at this. Ciampa working on the arm while Johnny Gargano watches on. And now, oh my God, chest first into the steel steps. Count of 5 now. Jessica Carr is halfway to counting out both men. And now 4 away. Make it 3. And now a strong Irish whip. Will DIY somehow get a count out win here? Imagine that. Count of 9. Tama Tonga getting in the ring in the nick of time. And a running neckbreaker there from Ciampa into a cover. 1. Kick out at 1. Look at this now. Tama with some kicks to the back of the leg. And now going for a roll up. 1, 2, kick out at 2. DIY staying alive here in Pittsburgh. Looking for a tag. Tama Tonga lets it happen. And Gargano with a beautiful Hurricane Rana using the ropes and the corner to his advantage. And now Tonga Loa was looking for a tag, but he could not get it. And Gargano crashes and burns with that counter from Tama Tonga into a neckbreaker. Gargano gets Irish whipped. Here comes G.O.D with another tag team maneuver. Sucker punch to the ribs. Irish whip. And, oh, intercepted. Gargano now looking for something. Oh my God, what a move that was. Neckbreaker. Incredible tag team match here so far on episode 2 of the 2K25 season. Nice move there from Tonga Loa using the leg and the knee to hit Ciampa in the face and the neck area. Headbutt now. And another tag is made. Tama eyeing down Ciampa, but it does not matter because Ciampa is fighting for his life right now. He wants to get his team back on the offense, and it might be time for another tag team move. And it looks like it's going to happen. Look at this. DIY. Oh my God. Tama Tonga just died. Look at this. Oh, I was going to say Tonga Loa distracted and goes after Ciampa instead of breaking up the pin here in this tag team bout, which was a very questionable decision. But look at those kicks from Johnny Wrestling. Oh, guys, it might be over. DIY might have this in the bag. Tama Tonga in trouble. He might tap, and he does. DIY win.
Here are your winners, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. DIY.
Well, the tag team DIY wins in their Universe Mode return. But what's in store next? And there is Sami Zayn himself.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Weighing in at 212 pounds,
Sami Zayn, former WCW Nitro competitor last season, is taking on another former Nitro wrestler in Ludwig Kaiser here on episode 2 of Universe Mode. You can see the underdog from the underground putting on a show in this entrance. The crowd here at PPG Paints Arena live in Pittsburgh, PA, going ballistic for this man. But will Sami Zayn defeat Kaiser? Speaking of Kaiser, there he is. Representing Imperium. More importantly, representing himself. Because there is no Gunther along his side. This is going to be good.
And his opponent, representing Imperium from Hamburg, Germany, weighing in at 220 pounds, Ludwig Kaiser.
Ludwig trying to upset Sami Zayn in Ludwig's first ever match in the mid-card division. We have never seen this man compete in a mid-card match ever. He's always been a tag team wrestler, but now he is going solo, looking to capture the Intercontinental Championship at some point that the current champion Austin Theory holds. But let's see who gets this win in this mid-card clash. Here we go, Kaiser and Zayn, and look at Kaiser already starting off strong here in episode number 2. And, oh my god, now trying to break the arm of Sami Zayn, clean off his body, but Zayn fights out of that quite quickly. Sami Zayn is pretty accomplished here in Universe Mode. He has held titles, I believe, before. He has won matches, key matches, in fact, and he's just an all-around good guy. But speaking of not good guys, Kaiser's the bad guy. Nobody likes Kaiser in Imperium. Gunther, the leader of Imperium, the man that won the WWE Championship at the end of the WWE 2K24 season at WrestleMania. If you missed that, make sure to check it out. But at the time, it was the WCW Championship because champions flip in My Universe Mode. If you did not know, he defeated Damian in a great match. It was quick, but it was good. And now a knee to the neck from Zayn. And I am surprised we haven't seen the WWE Champion yet here in this episode. We might see him later on. We still have time for a couple more segments, if not one more. But look at this Kaiser throwing Zayn down. You guys want to stick around because the main event of this episode is none other than CM Punk versus Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens making his main card debut. He has, I don't believe, ever fought in the main card in the history of My Universe Mode. He got the call up. If you watched the draft episode, you would have saw that it said he was part of the main card. And if you guys do not know what that means and you are new, that means he will be competing for the WWE Championship compared to the Intercontinental title. But Kevin Owens returning back to the blue brand. We'll see him in the next match. But Zayn now with a submission locked in on Kaiser. Kaiser fighting out of it strong. He goes underneath and throws Sami down. And now look at the springboard dropkick from one half of Imperium. There used to be 3 men in Imperium. There used to be Kaiser, Vinci, and Gunther. But towards the end of last season, if not the last Nitro of last season, Kaiser, and I think Kaiser and Vinci lost the match, and then Gunther attacked Giovanni Vinci backstage because he thought he was the problem, and that's why they lost. So that is the current status of the Imperium team. Once a faction, but no more. But look at this, Sami Zayn getting this Pittsburgh crowd on their feet while these two men eye each other down. And now look at this, Kaiser looking to fly, and he takes down Sami. And now going for the legs now. Boom. Dropping him on the kneecap here outside the ring. Irish whip from Kaiser. Stomp now. Count of 2 and a stomp to the arm. If you guys are noticing throughout this episode of Universe Mode, this special edition of Smackdown Live, you guys notice there is a custom logo being in use, and we have real barricades on the blue brand now. I believe last season we saw the steel guardrails being used as barricades, but it looks like SmackDown Live has moved on and improved. But look at Kaiser. Do you guys see that on his chest? And double axe handle from Zayn to a grounded Kaiser and into a pin. One. Kick out at one from Ludwig. His back's kind of beat up too. Look at that. It's great that we get to see the pain and suffering these men go through, and women, throughout Universe Mode this season. Great touches. But Kaiser now dragging Sami Zayn to do something. Oh my god, look at the brute strength of this man. Kaiser dropping Sami on his knee, looking to end it here. Is Kaiser going to put Sami Zayn away in Pittsburgh? Zayn goes down into a cover. 1, 2, 3. What an upset here at PPG Paints Arena.
Here is your winner, Ludwig Kaiser.
Ludwig Kaiser starting off 1-0 to start this season off, and what a start that is. Well, let's see what we got up next on episode 2 of WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm Chad Gable. I'm the leader of American Made, and there is no one that will mess with us. I don't care if you're the strongest, I don't care if you're the best tag team, or even the best in the women's division, because you're not going to mess with the Creed brothers, you're not going to mess with Ivy Nile, you're going to mess with none of us, because we are that damn good, and we are about to cause carnage throughout the blue brand. Listen here, Chad, you are not the strongest, because I am, and you are going to see who I am now. Oh my god, what a powerbomb from Obafemi to Gable. Chad Gable is still down. It is main event time, and here is the prize fighter, Kevin Owens.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Marysville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens has a tough task here in the main event of Smackdown Live. He is taking on the best in the world, CM Punk. But speaking of Punk, let's see him now. And there is CM Punk, the Second City Saint, the best in the world, the man of many nicknames, is here on Smackdown Live for the first time since WWE 2K22 Universe Mode. And you know what time it is. It's clobbering time.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Well, it looks like CM Punk has grown his facial hair back after shaving it last season at Survivor Series. But here we are, CM Punk returning back to the blue brand for the first time in about 3 years. But will CM Punk defeat Kevin Owens here in this main event contest? It's going to be good, I'll tell you that much. But let's start the main event of this episode. Well, here we go. Kevin Owens and CM Punk for the first time, I believe, in Universe Mode history, clashing one-on-one. And it is great to see these two men go at it. I'm not going to lie. I have the privilege to commentate this match. So, all I know is Kevin Owens got to make a statement because this is his main card debut. And Punk looking to springboard in a springboard clothesline already from the Second City Saint. Punk going for a pin early. Kick out at one from Owens. Owens making his return to SmackDown Live after being there last season in the mid-card division, but Punk now diving crossbody to Owens on the floor now. This match has all been Punk. If you guys missed WrestleMania, the season finale of the 2K24 season that took place probably about 2 weeks ago now, when you guys are seeing this, I forget when it went up, to be honest. But CM Punk did defeat Braun Breaker in a scrap trap match, which we haven't seen Breaker at all yet, obviously, because it's only episode 2. So we will see what happens in the weeks to come. But Punk did get a good victory there. But look at Owens now laying out Punk with a lariat, and don't know what Owens was thinking there. He must have thought Punk was still in the ring, but Punk went to the outside, and now he's going with the stomp to the arm, counter, and now a running DDT. Getting closer to the action now. Jessica Carr is our official once again. We saw her earlier on in the episode, and Owens stunner already to Punk. Will Owens defeat Punk? 1, 2, 1.9. That was a 1.9. I don't know if that was a 2. I did not see what Jessica Carr put up, but it was damn close. And now a drop kick to the floor knocks down Punk. Kevin now eyeing down his opponent, and now going underneath the ropes, going outside the ring now. These two men going to war with one another here in the main event of episode 2. Punk with a slap, and now collar and elbow tie up, Irish whip into the steel steps. And now Punk throwing Owens to the other side of the outside, if that makes any sense. Now look at Punk looking to fly. He's telling the fans he's going to do something big. Oh, I was going to say there's no way Punk's going to make that jump. So the count resets, and a big boot intercepts Punk. Punk now tossed almost to the barricade while Kevin Owens enters the ring. Kevin Owens bragging and boasting. Punk slow to get up, but Kevin Owens is looking to fly. Kevin Owens drop kick to Punk off the top rope. Incredible match this has been. And now Owens inflicting hand pain to CM Punk. Stomp there. Double axe handle. Collar and elbow tie up once again. Owens dragging Punk. And guys, I apologize for this episode of Universe Mode going up a week later than it was supposed to be up. It's just because of a lot of personal stuff that has happened in my life. But we are back. We will be back with Nitro this coming Monday, so make sure you are there. And speaking of Universe Mode, since we are doing an episode now, if you didn't know, I do have a spreadsheet of everything Universe Mode related in the description and on the link tree. And Punk was looking to roll up Kevin Owens and pull a fast one on the prize fighter. But Kevin Owens, showing his veteran presence, did not let that happen. And now look at this. Punk now, Anaconda Vice, locked in from the best in the world, CM Punk. Kevin Owens fighting it out with some knees to the back of the head. And now Owens looking for something here. Package. Oh my God. Whatever that move was. I forget what the name was. Well, Kevin Owens defeats CM Punk here in the main event of episode 2. Jessica Carr checking in on Punk after his loss. And now Owens, what do you think you're doing? Owens going after Punk. Oh my God. Unleashing a furious amount of strikes to the Second City Saint here following the main event. What does this mean for these two men in the future? Thank you for watching.